Taylor Swift reveals this person inspired her new song. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how Taylor Swift reveals this person inspired her new song. Let's get right into it. Taylor Swift added some mayhem to Midnight's Mayhem with Me, a TikTok series in which she reveals the names of each song on her upcoming album Midnight's one at a time. Swift lets a bingo cage decide which of the remaining titles to announce in each episode. Prior to the album's release, at the stroke of midnight, the Red songstress revealed the title of yet another track. The 32-year-old singer said, "Spinning the cage of numbered ping pong balls until one," which she revealed to be the album's first track, pops out. The tension is palpable. The singer then said, "Track 1 is called Lavender Haze," but the mayhem didn't stop there. Following this announcement, the Bad Blood singer took to Instagram, where she shared a reel explaining the inspiration behind Midnight's opening song. She said, "I happened upon the phrase Lavender Haze when I was watching Mad Men, and I looked it up because I thought it sounded cool." She then said, "And it turns out that it's a common phrase used in the 50s where they would just describe being in love." She then explained, "If you were in the lavender haze, then that meant you were in that all-encompassing love glow, and I thought that was really beautiful." She then added, "I think a lot of people have to deal with this now, not just like public figures, because we live in the era of social media." She then further explained, "And if the world finds out that you're in love with somebody, they're gonna weigh in on it." The all-too-well singer got a little more specific, hinting that Lavender Haze is specifically inspired by her relationship with longtime boyfriend actor Joe Alwyn. Swift said, "Like my relationship for 6 years, we've had to dodge weird rumors, tabloid stuff, and we just ignore it." Swift then added, "And so this song is sort of about the act of ignoring that stuff to protect the real stuff." Meanwhile, on October 24th at 12 a.m., the 32-year-old pop star released her 10th studio album, ushering in her new era. Swift has released Midnights, a moody indie pop concept album inspired by 13 Restless Nights, after venturing into a metaphorical indie rock forest for her 2020 sister albums Folklore and Evermore. Sonically, the new record, with its woozy synths, trap beats, and drum machines, is most similar to her underrated 2017 LP Reputation's industrial pop deep cuts, with some of the more exciting experimental moments from Lover and Evermore. And this collection of songs is versatile enough to serve as a soundtrack to a party, a romantic rendezvous, or a quiet night with a bottle of Malbec. Midnights delves into some familiar Swift themes such as love, vengeance, and public image. The star sings about her 6-year relationship with British actor Joe Alwyn, as well as the endless engagement rumors and scrutiny they've endured. On the fantastic album opener Lavender Haze with the contemplative love song Sweet Nothing, Alwyn, under his pen name William Bowery, receives his 6th songwriting credit on a Swift project. He's not the only collaborator on the album. Longtime collaborator and producer Jack Antonoff returns as a co-writer and producer. Lana Del Rey, who has long influenced Swift, collaborated with her on Snow on the Beach, a poetic, sweeping rumination on romance with an incredible Janet Jackson shout-out. As for Reputation, Swift sings of vengeance on Midnights, and it's delicious, not bitter on Vigilante and Karma, seemingly inspired by her ongoing feud with Scooter Braun. Swift has become more self-aware than ever in recent years after bouncing back from a slew of public squabbles. Her musing on vulnerability and public image make Anti-Hero one of the album's most relatable tracks. Swift's best songs have come from flipping the narrative of how her detractors have painted her, such as when she responded to misogynistic trolls with 2014's Blank Space, a hilarious satirical, self-referential song about her man-eater reputation. Swift has been described as calculated and manipulative. These descriptors inspire Mastermind, the album's closer, which is presumably about her happy, healthy relationship with Alwyn. And just recently, Taylor Swift's second video for Midnight's Bejeweled was released early Tuesday morning, and the singer twists songwriters on a Cinderella story has a little of everything. Swift appears as Cinderella, scrubbing the floor while her evil stepmother and equally rude stepsisters mock her. After learning she could get the key to a castle and a possible marriage proposal from a prince, housewench Taylor decides to attend a ball where she'll have to appear in a talent competition. Of course, she'll need a makeover first, and she quickly transforms her dull dress into a sparkling, shining ensemble. Swift described Dita Von Teese as one of the most iconic performers on Fallon, and she appears in the music video as the fairy goddess. The two perform a sultry burlesque number while dancing and posing in 2 oversized martini glasses complete with squeezable olives. However, the show does not end there. Swift wears a bedazzled 2-piece number as she and her backup dancers put on a flapper-inspired performance, much to the chagrin of her miserable stepsisters who sit on the sidelines in rage. All of this impresses Queen Pat, who bestows the key to the castle on Swift Cinderella and forces Antonoff's bachelor to propose. The story, of course, concludes with a happily ever after, albeit with a Swiftian twist. Swift, despite winning her prince, ghosts him but keeps the castle, ultimately reigning supreme. That's all for today. We'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.